Well, that was not easy. Raptors win 115 to 109 against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Raptors did not play a solid game in this one. They let the Cavs back into the game in the fourth quarter, cut it down to 1 point. They don't let the Cavs retake the lead, but the Raptors just not good enough. They just played down to their level. I know some of you guys hate that the Raptors do this, and some of it is the factor that Marc Gasol is injured in this one and didn't play. Patrick McCaw came back, so you're trying to get him into a rhythm again. He played with the face mask on since he had the facial contusion from the Norm Powell hit the other time where he was bleeding. And honestly, Patrick McCaw and the bench just didn't play well. Straightforward, just plain and simple. Chris Boucher was bad. Terrence Davis in the limited time that he played wasn't good. And it wasn't a great effort from your bench tonight. And they couldn't score. And they couldn't defend. It was just the worst of both worlds as they got dominated and lost every single lead that the starters built up, making the starters' job that much harder and making the starters play that much more minutes. Even though this is a first game of a back-to-back, the starters had to play tons of minutes, and you know what? At least the Raptors got the W. No matter what happens, and hopefully the Raptors' injury bug goes away as they continuously keep losing guys. Hopefully they come back to full health and maybe pull away near the end of the season and push their way to the playoffs. But if you're suffering injuries now, that's fine. Hopefully it's not serious, and hopefully they get good for playoffs. But without Marc Gasol, Chris Boucher had to start as your backup center, and not enough rebounds. Just plain and simple, they got absolutely destroyed on the boards. Serge Ibaka, I believe he had 4 rebounds. That's just not good enough for Serge Ibaka, as the Raptors got destroyed on the glass, and that's really what helped the Cavs get back into the game. Second chance points, wide open looks, and the Cavs did a great job of fighting back into this game, despite the Raptors schooling them for pretty much 3 quarters. Despite all that, there were some good moments in this game. Kyle Lowry was your MVP in this game. 14 points in that third quarter. Was absolutely enforcing his will onto the game. Was aggressive. Took every single guard that the Cavs tried forcing on him, whether it was Sexton or Garland. Kyle Lowry just bullied these kids and just got to the rack and just laid it up and was playing hard. And he did a great job getting those strips, and he got 4 steals in this game. He was active with his hands, and honestly, he led the team. In the fourth quarter, they slowed Kyle Lowry down by doubling him on the pick and roll and forcing somebody else to beat him. And that's where the Raptors really struggled, because the guys just couldn't make the right play consistently enough, and that's when the Cavs got back in the game, because the Raptors, for all the great plays they did on the offensive end, their defense was not good in this one. Wide open 3-point looks in the fourth quarter. Kevin Love, Garland, Sexton. As the numbers just keep going on, they're wide open 3-point looks, and the Raptors got to do a better job of just running out at shooters and making sure they put in multiple efforts. And on the glass, it's just plain and simple effort and know who's your man that you're guarding and positioning, box them out. Because there were multiple times in this game where I just saw one Raptor going for the board and just tap it out randomly, because the rest of the Raptors aren't just jumping for the basketball, they're just watching, just gawking. And you know what? That's the kind of effort you can't win with. And this is the first game of a back-to-back. It's not even the back-to-back. So I don't know what the Raptors are planning to do if they're tired tomorrow against Chicago. And Chicago's been playing well as of late. LaVine's been playing on a tear. And since LaVine did miss the All-Star reserve list, he's probably playing with a vengeance. Kyle Lowry makes it. Congratulations to Kyle Lowry. Well-deserved. As tons of people had Kyle Lowry not on their list. I had Lowry on my list because he plays hard. He's our captain. He's our leader. And he does all the things that people don't see in the stat sheet. The drawing charges and stuff like that. He's just the perfect floor general for a championship team. And hats off to him. But Raptors got to do better. Bench has got to be better. Raptors got to play stronger on both sides tomorrow in Chicago because it's going to be a tough game in Chi-Town. Raptors back-to-back. And last but not least, the Raptors got to make sure they don't play down to their opponent's level. They got to play stronger. They got to play smarter. And the Raptors really won this game because they forced more turnovers on the Cavs. And the Cavs just made some bad turnovers throughout the game. Norman Powell was good. He bounced back. A good 16.9 from him off the bench. OG missed a couple of layups here and there, but he's been playing a little bit better. Still hasn't reached double digits consistently, and that's what I expect out of OG. And VanVleet struggled shooting the basketball, even though he did dish 12 assists in this game. His shooting wasn't there tonight, but the rest of the guys picked it up. Siakam was solid. Needs to rebound a lot more. And honestly, he needs to hit his free throws with consistency. That's something I'm really looking forward for Pascal Siakam. Other than that, the bench has got to play better, and the Raptors as a team got to play better because it's going to be a back-to-back in Chi-Town. Guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap-Up. A good win by Nick Nurse. He made some right decisions, but it's going to be huge tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Raptors win streak extends to, I believe, 9 games now, which is solid. Until next time, guys.